Here we go then, boys and girls. Because the Turkish leagues are insane, we've got 6 games left this season. We could still get promoted. We could still get relegated. We might just have a boring mid-table finish. I could get sacked. I could get my contract renewed. I could have the contract run down. I have no idea what's about to happen. Let's figure it out, shall we? Right, so this is the situation. If you weren't here yesterday, you should have watched on LOLLUJO 2. But if you weren't here yesterday, and you haven't watched on LOLLUJO 2, we actually got a decent run of form together. We had a tactical change just there. So things were going bad. We changed the tactic. Things go good now. And this is where we are in the league. So it's a 36-game season. So we're 7 points outside of the playoffs, and we're 9 points clear of relegation. So the most likely scenario is that we just finish mid-table. But if we win every game, we're going to be in the playoffs. And if we lose every game, we might end up in a relegation battle. So there's still things that could happen. I mean, I will put the prediction out there now. We'll probably win a couple, draw a couple, lose a couple, and finish 11th. And that will be fine. That would be a good season. Right, I need to change what's going on the prompter because it's really confusing me. And that's terrible goalkeeping. I blame that on the prompter. I cannot wait to get some transfers done for this team. Although then I remember we can only sign Turkish players and it might be a challenge. Hopefully there'll just be loads of Turkish free transfers available in the summer. Oh, there we go. Football. Like Ramsdale's better at catching crosses and saves and things. But that's not the most important. It seems absurd to say, but for an Arsenal goalkeeper, that's not necessarily the most important thing. The most important thing is being able to step out and be that third central defender, be able to draw the press from the opposition and have the balls to really get under pressure to release the ball late and create that space so that they can play out from the back. And that's what Ramsdale can't do. Raya's not done that at Arsenal either. I mean, the nature of what he's being asked to do means he will give the ball away at times. There we go again. So updating the graphics drivers hasn't helped. Football Manager just broken their game. Seriously, they need to fix that urgently. Is everyone else having that issue? Because it's happening almost every match now. Oh, wowzers. Perhaps we do want to go up. Been playing all day and not had it. Weird. Maybe I need to uninstall and reinstall the game or something. Right. While all this has been going on, we lost a football match, by the way. So we're almost certainly just going to finish mid-table now. Annoyingly, we were in the lead in that match when the crash happened. So history has been ruined. There's an alternate universe where we end up in the playoffs later on this evening. Therefore, we don't care. Do I feel a serious improvement in this year's game compared to last year? Yes. Yes, I do. Folks, it's not worth discussing. I'm not pressing any buttons that I don't know what they do. Matt will be furious. You need to be able to run it on very high if that's actually the problem. Because that's bonkers. So on your own PC that you paid $3K for, you aren't allowed to press any buttons? Absolutely. By choice, I'm not allowed. Matt offered to explain how things work, and I didn't feel the need to know. I don't need to know how things work. I just need them to work. He'll be on it. There is literally successful people don't feel the need to do everything themselves and be the best at everything. Successful people recognize the things that they aren't good at and make sure they surround themselves with people who are smarter than them in the areas that they're not very smart. It is a better use of my time and money to just throw cash at Matt and have him do it and me never have to understand it. Because my brain is busy doing other things. Yeah, it's pretty unlikely we'll go to Turkey. Unless I can convince Anna that we should go on holiday to Turkey next year. This happens to be the bit that we go to, and I can swing by and do a match while I'm there. But I would say the chances of a specific trip to Turkey to do a match day vlog are close to 0. Not completely 0, but close to 0. Curve was a defo, the teacher who let their kids do homework in class. I didn't set homework. I used to regularly clash with the leadership of the school. I don't really believe in homework as a concept. I think it's pointless, especially for a subject like computer science. Kids don't have coding software at home. Oh God, the sound's on. That's horrible. There are some schools here in the USA trying out the removal of homework. Yeah, they should. Homework is stupid. I would love to see actual proof that homework is beneficial in any way. It just stresses kids out. And when they're stressed enough already, just let them be kids. To be fair, I had a 2-hour computer science lesson learning binary while they did network updates. So we couldn't use computers. It was not fun. Binary's fun. I'm not going to set homework, but they are going to need to practice. They're going to need to practice their coding in their own time. I'm not going to tell them what to do, but if they don't practice coding on their own, they are going to fail. They're not going to pick it up. You can't learn to code in 3 hours a week. They need to be practicing. I was a smarty pants kid. I used to usually do my homework in class. I'd finish my work and then do my homework while everyone else was finishing their work. It's what the really smart kids do. You've got the smart kids who want the feedback from the teacher. Oh, look, I've finished. I don't want the teacher to know I've finished. I want to get that homework done as well. Why would I let the teacher know I was finished when there's literally homework I could sit there and do? Right, that's the end of the season, boys and girls. So we finished 9th, which is a huge overachievement. I am out of contract, though, I think. So one thing that I have been warned about that we need to be wary of is there are people who've managed in this league in Turkey who just haven't had their contract renewed because they're not Turkish. So that might happen. But what I'm hoping to happen, maybe expecting is the wrong word. I'm hoping we can now just ride through to the 1st of July, release everybody and do a rebuild. So that's the plan from here. Right, so our review of our season, although remember, I wasn't the manager for half of this season, but I'll take all the credit for the fact we didn't get relegated when we were supposed to be. We were second bottom when I arrived, and we've ended up finishing in the top half because I am a hero. We're on an A-. That's our top scorer got 7 goals because we released Mukat. We definitely need to bring in some players, but we don't really have any money to do it. So we need to send all the loans back, release everyone who's out of contract and see what we're left with. So Haroon won lots of awards. We've set lots of records. And the manager timeline mentions dubs, which I hate. God, I hate that. The player base age, they shouldn't be putting dubs on there. This game isn't for 9-year-olds. There's no plan to ever get promoted, so we just need to stick within the wage budget and try and improve the team. So yeah, we're going to avoid relegation again. We're good enough not to get relegated, and that'll be our target. We're favourites for relegation next season. You're so thick. You're so thick. We've just... add him to the list. Get him gone. How many players are out of contract? Most of them. So these are the ones that we've actually... Can I click the right spot? These are the guys we're actually building around next year. So everyone else is going to be gone. So if we clear, we've already got our goalkeeper. We've already got our left back. We've got a midfielder. We've got a backup goalkeeper. We've got another midfielder. We've got a striker. And we've got a right winger. And that is all we've got. And some of these, I mean, he'll do. He's all right. He absolutely won't. So he can go onto the bench. So he wants to be the playmaker, so he can be there. I don't think he's good enough yet either. So move him onto the bench. Yeah, and he's definitely never going to be good enough. So that's actually what we've got. We've got a left back, a goalkeeper, and a defensive midfielder. We've got some shenanigans to do. My contract ends the same time as the players, so I'm not going to do too much planning before the 30th of June. I'm certainly not going to ask for a new contract. I'm Kev. I shouldn't have to ask. If they offer me one, I'll sign it. If they don't, I'll leave. I'm still in the recruitment meeting. I feel like it's only natural to have a little word with the chairman during the recruitment meeting and be like, so what is the deal here? Why have I not been offered a contract yet? Are you planning on keeping me? New contract. See what they've got for me. New contract to be offered. Hey, there you go. So we're fine. We can plan for the summer. No pay rise though. I can't help but notice. 1 year deal is fine because it allows me to skedaddle next year if need be. We'll try and squeeze more money out of them. We do like money. Okay, fine. No more money. I don't even want to talk to his agent. I just want to, screw him then. That's him done. The rest of these guys probably not interested in keeping. I think we just set these all for release. Even like the young ones, I mean, they're never actually going to be any good. I'd rather sign my own young players. So let's just set everyone for release. Build our own team. Another mass exodus. So Usul can go into my team. There you go. So we've got 4 players for next year. That's a really good point, actually. We've got 115k a year for scouting. They won't let me hire any scouts. So we're just paying the chief scout 115 grand to just, what, fly around Europe looking at players we can't sign because we're only allowed Turkish players? It doesn't make any logical sense. How? He got an automatic extension because we didn't get relegated. Oh, you smug swine. Look at him. The hell am I going to do with this guy? What a stupid thing to put in his contract. I have to use him now. Right, well, he goes in the team then, I guess. Hey, we've got our number of scouts has increased. Right, let's have a scout, shall we? Beautiful. So this is what we've got. We have got a squad of 8. Actually 7, because he should be down in the youth team. Didn't I just bin him off somewhere? Get him gone. A squad of 7, 2 of which are goalkeepers. That's something to build on. We've got... How are we already spending a third of our wage budget? Oh, he's going to be good. He's going to be very good. The new era in Ankara starts here, boys and girls. It's the era of Serhat Tazdemir. Oh, I don't want to confirm my captain now. Don't make me, because I'm just going to take it off him because he's not going to be a starter. My captain hasn't signed for us yet. Please let that be the way it works. Don't make me pick one now. Oh, so we are back. So I actually have to appoint him as captain. That's absurd. And Dennis Koch as vice captain, who's never going to play a game for me. Sam, thank you for 14 months. Fine. They're both being stripped of that before the season starts, though. Get the loans in. Whoa, like trials, sorry. There they all are, look. all here by 10:30. See, you say Turkey's big. Every single one of them got here in an hour and a half. So it's not that big, is it? And work out what we need. So goalkeeper-wise, we're probably okay. We've got a starter and a reserve. That'll do for a 15-year-old. Oh, hello, 15-year-old. I mean, kind of have to, don't we? He's not going to start, though. He is 15. Backup. 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 Yeah, okay, we're not signing him. He's 5'8". Yeah, he's 15. By the time he's 19, he'll be 6'2". Worryingly, this guy, who couldn't get in our team last year, is considered 4.5 stars. That's how much we've downgraded. And we haven't got anyone in on trial who's better than him. I'm not going to panic just yet. Right, we've got no centre-backs at the club, so we need to sign 2. That guy's a midfielder. We'll come back to him. He is a centre-back. He is a centre-back. And he is a centre-back, so we'll sign all 3 of them. I mean, these are worryingly low salaries, as if these players are actually trash. But they're the best we've got. We'll just have to make do with them. Right, so defensive midfielders, we've got 1, so we'll sign the other 3. Don't even need to look at them. We'll just sign them. Oh, hello. Excuse me. What's all this then? No, thank you. I've grown accustomed to tiny salaries, especially for a backup. Is he the best right winger? We might go for him still if he's the best right winger. Was that him? He is the best. No, he's not. Yeah, we're not going to pay all that money for someone. That's madness. How much is the next best guy? Breakthrough prospect. That's more like it. We want more money for my salary. When they all come in and they're awful, I'm just going to sack my assistant manager because he's the one telling me they're all almost good enough. Right, we need 2 right wingers. See, this guy thinks he's going to be a star player, but then asks for £100 a week. It's very odd. So we've already offered him a contract, so maybe we'll offer him one. Why not splurge a little? What's the worst that can happen? We'll go and get Haroon back. And then strikers. We have none, so we'll just try and sign all 3 of these. Not even going to look at them. Don't need to. We assume they're good, or Sezgin wouldn't have recommended them. That's how you manage a football club. I have trust in the staff around me. I mean, worst case scenario, this gets us some decent rotation players, and we have to bring in a couple of stars to fill the gaps. But if we get all of them, we've still got half of our budget left. Get him gone. There you go. There's another player coming in. Oh, he's the expensive one, isn't he? He's the risk. I mean, he seems fine. We haven't got enough players to register a squad still. Yeah, okay, fine. We'll register it later when we've got a few more players. Come on, fatty, in you come. Ba, 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 ba. Crossing of 5. Who cares? That's an attribute. We don't look at attributes. I'm going to let Sezgin sign whoever he wants as well, because why not? He's got great hair as well. Between me and Sezgin, we're going to put together a team that's going to win the league. That's the thing. This is going to infuriate all you attribute nerds when we win the league this year, having done the transfers like this. Oh, God. Some of these are not very good. But they've got potential. And potential is exciting. We like potential. There you go. We're getting somewhere. We're putting together a squad. It's not a very good squad, but it is a squad. And we can have unlimited loans, remember, so we'll just go and get all of them. Oh my word, some of these players. We should be able to register a squad now. There you go, look. We have a squad of footballers, sort of. Just heard up in a meeting, I hear references to attribute nerds. I mean, that's what they are. They should own it. There you go, we've got a team. Oh, what's this? A 5-star right back? Where? Oh, it's 5 grade stars. I get you. It's below 1 star. Yeah, let's see what the media think now we've signed a squad of players. There you go. We've moved up 2 spots. Is there any more coming in? Oh, there's still more. We're still filling out the squad. Go, Sezgin's doing his thing again. What a man. What a guy. Me and Sezgin are big buddies. Right, I can't wait any longer. I want to see the squad. That's alarming. Oh, God. What have we done? Question mark means we don't know how good they could be, right? Poor positional depth is what it means. Which is fair enough. We have got poor positional depth. But actually, the players that are in there are actually not too bad. If we have a look at what our best 11 is now. So we already know Taha's fine. We already know Ender is fine because we used him last year. This is our new captain, inexplicably. Problem is, neither of these fullbacks really want to be attacking. We do it this way around. Ah! And then we've got Meat. We've got a centre-back called Meat. That's incredible. Come on, Meat. Meat and Cock. Our centre-backs are called Meat and Cock! Oh! This is my favourite save ever! This is amazing! Oh, there might be a theme for this team emerging. Taz Demir wants to be a shadow striker. Who am I to tell him no? He's our best player. He's a poacher. Should we have a poacher and a shadow striker together? Probably not. We probably want him to be a pressing forward, creating space for Serhat. You are a winger. Actually, you're an inverted winger because you are a right footer. You can be an inverted winger on support. You are a winger. And that's our team at the moment. I tell you what, it's not disastrous. There you go. There's another centre back. We've got Fatty as well. So we've got Meat, Cock, and Fatty. Oh, we might have to do a back 3 of Meat, Cock, and Fatty. Oh, he's a target forward. We've got target forwards. Oh, look at that hair as well. He's a target forward with great hair. I'm playing him as a target forward. So I bet he's slots straight into the best 11. Or does he? Who's this? Oh, that is him. So we have him as a target forward on attack. So we've got big man, little man. This is turning into a team, everybody. Now let's see what the media think. There you go. We're out of the relegation zone now. We're climbing up the league. See, this is where we find out if my scouts are actually any good, because these were all 5-star current ability players. So if these come in and they're not good enough to get in my team, it shows that scout reports are just utterly worthless and we just can't rely on them at all. Whereas if these all come in and they're better than our current first team, then at least we know we can trust the scout. The one scout. Was Haroon one of the ones we offered a trial to? Oh, bless him. He probably still lives locally. See, what we've got there then, boys and girls, is the scouts are kind of reliable, but sometimes get it really wrong because some of them are rubbish. Everyone who would come into that first team, we've offered contracts to, haven't we? Okay. We'll look at the media prediction once this next batch of signings are in. Oh, we can get a real scout. Look at that. Yes, please. We're going places. This might be our forever club.
Yeah, he's our backup left back, isn't he? So he's not actually that great, but we needed a backup left back. So on that basis, he needed to come in. He's a lot better, though. So he's the... I mean, he can do the 2 roles perfectly. Shadow striker and striker. That's ideal. Serhat, I think you will still play. Let's just shuffle this around. Yeah, you're still going to play, Serhat. Don't you worry about it. I'm happy with the balance of the squad. Everyone will get the chance to impress and earn their playing time. I appreciate your concerns, but I want you to earn that playing time. It'll make us stronger as a team, yeah. I mean, if he doesn't like it, he can leave. And that applies to everybody. And then a new centre-back. And then we're just about done, I think. I think this is a squad. Quite a bloated squad that we're going to have to offer some players out on loan. Right, so based on this squad, the media are saying 6th. Let's just go through it. And, I mean, we're still well within budget, but I think we can probably loan some players out now. And in fact, part of me is thinking first port of call should be Tazdemir. As much as I wanted to use him because he's ex-posh, if he's going to cause trouble already, get him gone. I wish the scouts were more often wrong, the complete opposite direction. Like, you miss out on Jem because the scout said he was awful, but he's actually amazing. I mean, there's a chance that does happen, and we just don't realise it, because why would you carry on tracking them? You're not going to remember their name, are you? There's every chance that does happen, and we just don't notice it. You're only going to notice it when the player comes in and you realise how bad they are. Right. Did we get a scout report on him? I mean, I think he's probably an upgrade. If he's not, we never trust this scout again. I think we're happy with that. And that is the squad complete then. And we have to be very happy with that. Who are you? Who are you? What do you want? Right, so let's just have a look to see who's actually fit for the first day of the season. Pick a team, and then this will be what kicks off tomorrow night's stream. We'll be playing this match. So you can do sweeper keeper, that's handy. Back 4 is as I expected it to be. With our excellent new centre-back partnership. Our new captain, who wasn't getting in the team last year. Part of me thinks just make him a fullback, because he's just no good going forward. I might just do that and let Ender be the guy who charges up and down the side. He's already got enough on his plate being captain. Don't overcomplicate it. He is fine as the deep line playmaker, one of the few survivors from last year. With Ender and Muharrem. Arif is there to kick people. And played for us years ago, actually. Played for us 10 years ago. Which I didn't notice when we signed him. Nuboy Halil, who scored 14 goals last year in Belgium. And then we've got Effie on one wing. We've got Hassan on the other. And our big strong boy up front with his great hair.